Alright guys, today we are gonna be reacting to Brian got pissed off at this OF girls nonsense. Jump in.
You
I've had a messed up life. Yeah.
said, surely a high body count is desirable for most guys because you can give him the best gluck
Oh no.
of his life.
What?
It's funny because I've never slept with anyone.
What?
You're a
Now
virgin?
the
Yeah.
lies are stacking.
You liar!
The lies are
You
stacking.
liar!
Wait, what about the guy with the Lamborghini?
I was just
You
about
never
to say,
slept with
I
him?
never slept with him.
Those chicks full of shit.
Yes,
they're-
bro. Look at her face, bro. She's just so full of it.
Really stacking up now. We're willing to let the curb stomp go, but this one we're not going to let
I
go.
don't need to lie.
You don't need to.
I don't want to lie. This is the time where I get to come on here and talk about my messed up life.
Wait, so a couple questions here. So you've been diagnosed by a psychiatrist with bipolar, is that correct?
Yeah.
With borderline personality disorder too. Someone DM'd me and said that people typically don't have both of those.
Exactly.
No, it do-
Like,
First
and in
off,
fact, in
fuck.
order to be diagnosed with one, I think they have to preclude that you have the other diagnosis.
No.
But in any case, not the most important quarrel I have. But so you claim you have bipolar and BPD.
Yes.
And these have been borderline personality disorder.
Yeah.
And you used to be addicted,
I mean,
or sorry, not just, excuse me. You used to do, is that correct?
Yeah.
What did you used to do?
I did a lot of.
Okay.
That's.
Drinking,
No, not really.
but you smoke marijuana, is
Yeah,
that
I
correct?
drink, but not like.
Any others?
I've done shrooms.
Any psychedelics, hallucinogens?
The shrooms is a psychedelic.
Yeah.
But no,
When did you start drinking?
I drank when I was 15.
What and how soon did you start doing taking substances?
That was 15 too.
Okay. When were you diagnosed with bipolar and BPD?
I think I was 12. The bipolar was recently because they were able to actually diagnose it. But
Going back to this Lambo story, when you said cheated on, he was sleeping with your best friend.
yeah, they were doing the deed. I guess.
Are you
'cause I
religious?
wasn't- No, I'm not. But I guess because I wasn't doing it.
You're not religious?
No,
What, so you claim you're a virgin,
I am, but it's not for any reason. I just haven't wanted to do
despite you having been in relationships.
it. Yeah, I've slept with women.
Oh my god, this man, the level of awareness is zero. Negative 10. Negative 100. It's just this lady is just capping left and right, man. Yeah, I slept with women. I'm not a virgin. I mean like you can see Andrew's BS radar just going crazy. You look at the female, she's like, can you believe her? She's like, do you believe her?
So I don't know, but it's not a.
I don't know if that, depending on what you did, I don't know if that necessarily makes you a virgin, but you've not slept with a man.
No.
At least you claim so. Well, I find this dubious because I think, I'm a psychologist, psychiatrist. One component of bipolar and BPD, there is a sort of sexual impulsivity that's associated with these two diagnoses. You also claim to have been a drug user. It's not typically common that people engage in these sorts of vices like cocaine use, but also don't also engage in other sort of risky and dangerous behavior. Sexual intercourse.
So mine wasn't sex, it was more so making out with people. And it's very weird. So I had just had this conversation the other day. I had to have made out with about 400 people.
Oh,
and it was a big problem. You think I'm lying.
You're a
which is
fucking
so
liar!
messed up.
You're a fucking liar!
You
I'm
do
sitting here being honest.
OnlyFans
Yeah,
as
I
well?
do.
She does. Oh,
But I do
Yeah.
solo
See, oftentimes
content.
you get these sort of tactics or strategies that come on the show, and they'll have a persona that they're playing, whether it's a virgin.
I was
whether-
about to say the same thing. She's just playing a persona. Her body language, her way she's moving around, it just tells us a different story. She might be telling the truth, right? You have to just always have the benefit of the doubt. However, the way she's moving, the way she's dressing, the way that she's communicating, the way she's dressing, it's not a way that a virgin would just move. You see what I'm saying?
or it's a fake conservative or whatever. And I think that this is just merely a persona that you're playing,
I could've
because
come on
nothing
here.
checks out. If you were doing all of the drugs for years and you were doing all these messed up things, and you're trying to tell me that you never ever engage in sexual activity,
Why is that a big deal that I haven't?
because those things tend to go
Because
together.
it's dubious.
But
They
they
live
don't
together.
go together with every single person.
Well, generally they tend to all live
there we
together in
go.
the same.
Look at Andrew's body language. Look.
Well, generally they tend to all live
Here we
together in the
go.
same sort of household.
Well, that wasn't the case for me.
Yeah.
So what content do you do on OnlyFans?
I do solo content. So I haven't.
So you never have a with a man?
No, with a
Not
woman,
even
yes.
oral? Not even
No.
oral? Not even...
No.
Okay.
She's not even the
No, I
Russian.
Doesn't
believe
even
it.
have the
I believe her. I believe you.
Not even the Russian. Yeah.
I believe her.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, I believe her. Look at that. Yeah, I believe her.
I think it kind of would go with so because depending on your clientele, you could essentially. I mean, I'm not into that world, but I would think that maybe people auction off their virginity sometimes. Like,
You think that OnlyFans is an auction of virginity?
no, I'm saying
It's
that.
a big pool of
I'm
virgins.
saying that
or
it
just
wouldn't be surprising if
putting a
somebody
number on
did
it?
and said that they were a virgin.
Said that they were a virgin, yeah, but not are a virgin.
Right, but then
He's
it-
confused because of her mental stage and use. That's why he said that it's kind of difficult to stay virgin when you're taking drugs and you're a psycho.
Yeah.
You know,
not
I
because
know.
of fans or.
It's not because of the fans.
No, I'm saying like.
For
I
sure,
would
you can be a
understand
virgin
you can
and
be a
do
virgin and do OnlyFans, and I
yeah,
think
if
that
you're
that
some
was
psycho locking yourself somewhere in Nebraska or whatever,
You're just busy
and
doing
you're
drugs.
really
no, so-
scared of the human
so
being,
I
and you
tend-
just by yourself in front of the camera. Of course, you
Yeah,
can
so
be.
I tend to just go off of what's evidenced. So I'm not saying one way or the other.
There's not really a way to see if it's evidence. So
Well,
I'm not asking you to even provide any. I'm just saying that I'm not going to make the judgment one way or the other, whether it's true or untrue. But I would like to ask you something.
There you
so
go.
you had said that you
The only
think
thing we can do is just assume, because a lot of the things that you're saying doesn't make sense. 400 makeup, and you never slept with somebody. Well, that's a red flag. It doesn't make sense.
the body count doesn't matter because obviously a woman who's really experienced is going to give a man the best fuck of his life, right?
Yeah.
So that you would say specifically to all of your OnlyFans people that most certainly could not be you.
I mean, yeah, but I had friends that tell me that.
Yeah, I know,
you go.
but it most certainly could not be you.
What do you mean?
Well, because you're a virgin.
Yeah.
So if you don't have a high body count, you can't give a man the best
No,
of
but I'm
their
sure I
life.
can learn that.
Yeah, but
I was talking
whoa,
about.
hang on. Back up. I just want to make sure I got this right.
Mm-hmm.
You say high body count equals being able to give a man the best fuck of his life, right? You have
Mm-hmm. No,
hang
the
on.
best head.
No.
Okay, best head. You have zero body count, right?
Mm-hmm.
So then you would tell all of your OnlyFans subscribers you most certainly could not do that, right?
I mean, yeah, but I can learn if they'll teach.
Oh my god. Really, young people think that they can just outsmart the wisers, man. Wow. She doesn't even understand. The only way she can come up with such statement is if she already have something to you back it up. That's the only way. Now she's backtracking.
Me.
Oh,
Oh, there we go.
But-
There you go.
It's not about to meet in
Cha-ching.
personal.
No, it's not.
Cha-ching.
right. So I mean, all roads lead to
The Glock Glock.
lead to grift, right?
Lead to the Glock Glock Queen, actually.
Well, I mean, this is frustrating to me insofar as
What kind of content on the
It's all
OnlyFans?
solo content.
Yeah, nothing else.
I swear to God.
Okay.
you do post nudes, though,
I
correct?
do.
Okay, full nudes.
Yep.
Oh my god.
You know, there's sort of like the pipeline of being involved in this sort of stuff. And while it is conceivable or possible that a woman could be a drug user, be diagnosed with bipolar BPD, do graphic content on
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, I think Brooks has it correct. She doesn't speak in a way that would be synonymous with a virgin. Virgins are usually timid and shy with the subject of sex. Yeah, because they're inexperienced. So here you have somebody doing things solo in a website, and somehow we're gonna believe her, and she just spraying all the cameras and everything, and kissing everybody and their mama. Somehow we're gonna just believe the fact that she. Well, we have to just, like I said before, we have to give it the benefit of the doubt because we don't have any evidence.
for her to also remain a virgin is highly unlikely. It's possible, but highly unlikely. But what's frustrating is I do think you're lying.
Damn.
And so
About which part?
the fact that you're a virgin, it's just so unlikely that given all these other things, it's kind of
real.
like,
I would eat my own shoe.
there's a specific term for it, but it's like, most people, there's like these gateway drugs or whatever. Like most people aren't immediately jumping to like shooting.
Super chat says, blonde girl 100% has BPD, bipolar disorder, I think it is. You will never get her to admit her lies because she honestly believes them. I know people with BPD, they also mimic other disorder, especially if they know people with them. This is crazy. Crazy and kind of scary at the same time. How people like her are pretend to be something they're not. Look at her. She look angelical. Angelical, all that stuff. She's just a walking demon.
Like maybe they drank first at a young age. Maybe they did marijuana, this idea of the gateway drug, whatever. Mm-hmm. And then they get into harder substances. And it's like, well, you've already kind of gone beyond. It's like, what you're telling us is like, I shoot black tar heroin, but I've never smoked marijuana. It's kind of dubious. Like you've jumped to pretty far in terms of your other life circumstances, because when you hear other people who have very similar life circumstances, it typically involves some degree of sexual promiscuity too.
Okay, and you're going to disagree with me because I do OnlyFans, and so you're going to say I
Has
have no
nothing to do
respect
with
for
that.
my
Why would you
body,
jump from that?
but I still have respect for my virginity because it's who I allow inside of my body.
Are you straight, or you said you're bi?
I'm bi.
Do you
I
prefer
guess.
men or women?
Men.
So I'm just curious, you've had sex with women though?
Yes, but it was towards me. I didn't do anything.
So like you received.
So I feel like I'm experimenting, but at the same time, I don't know.
So you're saying you received oral from
Yeah.
a woman, but you've not received oral from a man,
No.
despite being in at least two long-term relationships with men.
No, because they respected it, but clearly not, because I got cheated on.
Respected what?
That I didn't want to sleep with them.
So you're waiting till marriage?
Not really. I'm waiting till I feel like I'm ready. I still don't feel like I'm ready to
she's
have
broken.
sex.
But you're ready to post your nude photograph online
That's
for.
me, myself, and I. That's my body.
It's just the way to survive.
I mean, you're free to make the choice. I do think this whole thing is
Bullshit.
suspect.
Look at
I don't
that,
know if
look
it's.
at that. Look at that.
I'm almost inclined to see if there's any people who know you who are watching
Okay.
who
We just expose
would
you.
get in touch with me and
Expose you, yeah.
From the hard streets of Broward County.
tell me if this is true or not. So I don't know if there's any people watching who know you. I just think it's super.
Her life story makes you think she would have lived at the chum bucket. You know what's crazy? This is how females think about men. They really think we're this dumb. They really think that we are this dumb. They do. She think that we cannot see through her. She think that we are stupid, we are dumb, we cannot see through the female lens of things. And that's why she just here in the podcast say, no, I'm a virgin. I only do it with females. You know what I'm saying? Like, breath, kiss 400 guys, I did this and did that, but I'm bisexual. I'm bisexual and I never done anything. They only, give me the pleasure. Like this, none of this stuff makes sense.
Suspect.
Well, I posted it on my story, so I'm sure people can talk to you if I'm lying.
Okay. All right. It just also
I don't know.
Andrew kind of investigated this claim a little too. You said surely a high body count is desirable for most guys because you can give him the best Gluck of his life. I mean, this doesn't seem to correspond with somebody who saying something like this does not seem to correspond with somebody who's a virgin.
No, because I wrote it as a joke. I had nothing for that question.
It's a joke, folks.
Yeah, but when I had inquired about it, you said, no, but I could learn.
I mean,
So
I
the
can.
second it moved towards the idea that, okay, the claim of I could do this great thing for you, which I could see how that could be very appealing for somebody who had like OnlyFans simps, right? I could do this great thing for you. But then the second it's kind of pushed back against to say, well, wait, if you're a virgin, you've never engaged in that by your criteria, you couldn't do this perfect thing. It would be some other OnlyFans creator who'd be able to do this perfect thing that would embody your fantasy. The instant pushback is like, no, I could learn. And so you can see from my perspective, I don't have enough clear evidence to say that you're telling the truth or not telling the truth. I only have enough clear evidence to say that the response based on the fact that there could be monetary damage to your reputation on of you not being the one who can fulfill that fantasy for whatever simp may perhaps want the fantasy of the woman who gives the best gluck gluck. When we disclude you from the gluck gluck, you're very quick to say that you're ready to learn the gluck gluck.
No, I'm saying
From your
I
subscribers.
would.
From your subscriber, right? That's all
I
I'm
didn't
saying.
say from my
You
subscribers.
said that they can teach you.
You can teach
Yes,
you.
a
They
man
can teach you.
can teach me whether.
Well, we were specifically talking about
Okay.
you. And you said, well, they can teach me. So
Well, they can.
But babe, you're doing only solo content, right? You're doing only solo content. Solo content, she's sitting in front of the camera and this is all what she's doing. And I think she started doing it at 10 years old, you know? I mean, like, that's it. She's not obliged to make someone come. She just smiling in front of the camera, making herself. That is what is solo content, if you guys never know.
it's good to know. Thank you.
They don't tell you. They think that we are very stupid. They really think men are stupid, man. So sad, man. So sad. Better looking girls like her going down the drain, man. Crazy, huh? No. So look at that. And then you have a Russian girl just telling dumb man that what she's doing and he's trying to explain it. Because, you know, like Kevin Samuels used to say, I understand. I'm a dumb man. We don't understand anything. We're dumb. Oh, sarcasm, of course. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I'll see you in the next one.